There have been 4 editions of the State Solid Waste Management Plan, starting in 1989, then in 1995, 2001, and 2009. The state plan sets goals on waste reduction, recycling, waste minimization, and education awareness for solid waste management. The state plan sets restrictions on the disposal of solid waste in landfills, like the ban on yard waste and whole scrap tire disposal. The state plan also sets the criteria for siting solid waste facilities owned or operated by solid waste districts. Even though solid waste incinerators are not currently used in Ohio, the state plan does have a management strategy for the ash produced by these facilities. The state plan includes specific strategies for the management of special solid waste such as household hazardous waste, scrap tires, and lead-acid batteries. The state plan also includes a strategy to promote recycling markets. The state plan has 9 specific goals that all solid waste districts must incorporate into their plans. Goal 1, infrastructure. Ensure that there is adequate infrastructure to give residents and commercial businesses opportunities to recycle solid waste. Goal 2, waste reduction and recycling rates. Reduce and recycle at least 25% of the solid waste generated by the residential commercial sector and at least 66% of the solid waste generated by the industrial sector. Goal 3, outreach and education. Minimum required programs. Provide the following required programs: a website, a comprehensive resource guide, an inventory of available infrastructure, and a speaker or presenter. Goal 4, outreach and education. Outreach plan and general requirements. Provide education, outreach, marketing, and technical assistance regarding reduction, recycling, composting, reuse, and other alternative waste management methods to identify target audiences using best practices. Goal 5, restricted solid wastes, household hazardous waste, and electronics. Provide strategies for managing scrap tires, yard waste, lead-acid batteries, household hazardous waste, and obsolete end-of-life electronic devices. Goal 6, economic incentives. Explore how to incorporate economic incentives into source reduction and recycling programs. Goal 7, measure greenhouse gas reduction. Use US EPA's waste reduction model, known as WARM, or an equivalent model, to evaluate the impact of recycling programs on reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Goal 8, market development. Provide programs to develop markets for recyclable materials and the use of recycled content materials. This goal is optional. Goal 9, reporting. Report annually to Ohio EPA regarding implementation of the Solid Waste Management District's plan.
Solid waste districts must prepare plans that meet the state plan goals. District plans are prepared by the policy committee of a district or board of trustees for an authority. The district plans must include a planning period of at least 10 years, but can extend up to 15 years. District plans must be updated every 3 to 5 years, depending on the length of the plan. Ohio EPA approves each district plan after public review and ratification. Ohio EPA is currently in the process of updating the requirements for solid waste plans. There are currently 7 sections or chapters in a district plan. Section 1 includes introductory information, such as an explanation of the purpose of House Bill 592, a description of the district, and a basic description of the contents of the solid waste plan. Section 2 includes a summary of the district, including a list of political subdivisions in the district, characteristics of the residential sector, characteristics of the commercial sector, characteristics of the industrial sector, and other characteristics of the district. Section 3 includes waste generation information, including an analysis of generation in all 3 sectors and projections of waste generation into the future. Section 4 includes information and data on landfill and other disposal methods used by the district, including existing solid waste landfills, existing transfer facilities, a demonstration of available landfill capacity, a siting strategy for facilities, and flow control. Section 5 includes information and data on waste reduction and recycling programs used by the district, including an overview of existing reduction and recycling activities, an analysis of program needs, an analysis of facility needs, and a schedule for implementing facilities and programs. Section 6 is where the district demonstrates the ability to finance the implementation of the plan, including the funding mechanisms to be used by the district, projected revenues over the planning period, and the projected costs of plan implementation. Section 6 also requires districts to demonstrate how funding is utilized per the 10 allowable uses specified in statute. The 10 allowable uses include preparing the solid waste plan, monitoring implementation and conducting periodic amendments of the plan, implementing the approved plan, financial assistance to boards of health within the district for enforcement of solid waste rules, orders, permits, and licenses, financial assistance to each county in the district for maintaining roads, other public facilities, and emergency services due to the location of solid waste facilities, paying boards of health for costs incurred for collecting and analyzing samples from water wells adjacent to solid waste facilities. The 10 allowable uses also include